Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles, and today's video is all about the current Domination event that is running on the World of Tanks servers. It's now currently active, and obviously the first thing that you're going to want to know is how can you take part. That was actually not quite as straightforward as I would have liked. I actually had a bit of a problem even getting started in Domination battles because I just couldn't find out how to play. Now this is not going to be a problem for the majority of you watching this video, unless, like me, you have a lot of tanks in your garage. I'm sitting here staring at my German tanks, for example, and thinking, well, okay, how do I actually get into Domination mode? Is it part of the random battle queue? Seems unlikely. Nope. Team battles seems like a likely option. Nope, not according to that tooltip pop-up it isn't. How about tank company battles? Nope. Stronghold battles? No. Special battles? No, greyed out. It's not going to be team training, is it? Nope, those are the bog standard old training rooms. Surely it's not battle training. Nope, that's the game tutorial. It is in fact pretty simple. If you have more tanks in your garage than will display at the bottom strip, just scroll along to the beginning and there they are, the three Domination Mode tanks, the AMX50B, the T110E5 and the Object 140. They're always going to appear at the beginning of your tank selection bar regardless of which nation or class of tanks you have selected, and you just pick one of the tanks and hit the random battle button. Simple as that. So what does Domination Mode actually involve? Well, there are a couple of new maps that have been put into the game for Domination Mode, but there are also a selection of other existing maps which have been converted into Domination maps. Sound River, for example, Himmelsdorf and Mines. And when you start playing in Domination Mode, well, it's very, very different from your regular random battle. For a start, the maps, well, there's a whole range of new icons there that you are totally not going to be accustomed to. So let's have a look at them all in greater detail. At its heart, Domination is a game of capture the flag. You score points for killing enemy tanks, but you score more points for capturing and delivering the flag. Looking at this Domination version of Mines, for example, in the center of the map you can see a white flag icon. That is, in this version of Domination on Mines, that's where you capture the flag. Once you have captured the flag, you then have to drive it to any of the green flag delivery points. That then scores some points for your team and resets the flag back in the center of the map. The red capture zones are where the enemy team have to deliver the flag once they have captured it. These must obviously be defended. If a tank carrying the flag is destroyed, the flag is dropped where the tank died, and any tank can then drive over the flag, pick it up, and then attempt to make a capture run of their own. The other unfamiliar icon that you can see on the map represent repair points. These are zones on the map where any tank, no more than once a minute, can drive into the repair point, wait for 4 seconds and instantly be restored to full health, also replenishing all of your ammunition and any consumables that you have used up until that point in the battle. If you're unlucky enough to have your tank destroyed, no problem, there are respawns, and not just any old type of respawn. You're not limited to the tank that you began the battle with. You can pick any of the Domination tanks available in the game, the AMX50B, the Object 140, or the T110E5, and you have unlimited respawns. The game continues until one team reaches 150 points, and that is pretty much Domination Mode in a nutshell. Let's have a go. My first Domination battle was fought on the, well, I'll say the Sound River version of this map. There are actually multiple different Sound River versions of this map with multiple different locations for the capture points, the delivery points, and the repair points. You never really know exactly what kind of battle you're getting into every time you hit that Domination battle button. As well as Sound River, of course, there is the two new Domination maps, Winter and Desert. There's also one other random battle map currently in the Domination rotation. And when the second phase of the Domination, I think it's Mines, and then Himmelsdorf is going to become a Domination map in the second phase of the Domination event, which I believe starts on the 16th of June. The whole Domination event is going to be running for about a month, so there's plenty of time to have a go. You can see on this particular version of Sound River in Domination Mode that I ended up playing, the flag capture point is in no man's land, right in the middle of the map, and once we capture that flag we have to deliver it to the flag delivery points indicated by the green circles deep behind enemy lines. I'm driving up here in order to try to get some flanking shots on the enemy tanks as they attempt to capture the flag in the centre of the map, and as you can see I'm approaching one of the vehicle repair points. So this is going to be a useful position. I can repair once a minute. Don't need it yet, obviously. A little cautious. Was expecting to run into some of the enemy Object 140s when I came up here, but no, nobody here. So I've pretty much got this area of the map all to myself with some lovely side shots, even though my first shot misses, because that's what I do, isn't it? I always miss the first shot I fire. But some lovely side shots on a pair of AMX50Bs. So I'm pretty much just sitting up here farming damage. Now, one thing that I have noticed is that, and certainly I was guilty of it at the start of this, my very, very first Domination map, was that people play this as if they're in random battles, and that's totally the wrong way to do it. I'm just sitting up here shooting up enemy tanks, and while that's good, it's not really helping the team that much. You only get 1 point for killing an enemy tank. You get a lot more points for capturing the flag, and that's absolutely what Domination is about. Killing tanks is almost meaningless because everybody has unlimited respawns, and even if you manage to badly damage a tank, he can always retreat, jump into one of these repair points, and come back not just with all of his health repaired, but all of his ammunition replenished, and all of his consumables replenished as well. So while shooting up tanks and doing lots of damage is not completely unimportant in Domination mode, because in order to make a successful flag delivery deep behind enemy lines, you're going to have to kill some enemy tanks to get there, but it's secondary to actually getting that flag captured and getting it into one of those delivery zones. This AMX50B took some killing. There we go, somebody finally finished him off. I was actually quite surprised. Oh, there we go, I've actually taken some damage. I don't fight AMX50Bs that often, and I was actually quite surprised at how bouncy his turret was, but I took a hit from the second AMX50B, not a problem. I'm parked right next to a repair point. Reverse, stop for 4 seconds inside the zone, and bingo, my tank is fully repaired. All my ammunition's been replenished. I didn't use any consumables, but if I had, those would have been replenished too. I have to admit, still in the random battle mindset, and while the position that I'm in up here isn't completely useless, I am... Ooh, T110E5 coming over there. Right, I can't hang around here anymore, not with a T110E5 above me. But the position that I was in wasn't completely making the best use of the Object 140 here. You can see that we had an AMX50B who had captured the flag, but he was just killed. The flag's been reset. There we go. Friendly tank. Another AMX50B just picked the flag up. I'm chasing this guy down. That Object 140 gun depression costs me the kill. AMX50B up north has gone to engage that T110E5. He's taken some hits, but I thought the AMX50B would have been able to handle the T110E5, especially since he's right next to the repair point, but he's just been taken out. The T110E5 wasn't just shooting him alone, he was obviously lighting him up for all of the enemy AMX50Bs further down to the south. I hang around. It was at this point that I realised, you know what, I'm not actually doing anything meaningful to contribute to the team's success here. Fight up on the flank is not really important. The fight is happening down there for possession of the flag. So this is the point where I turned around, and damn it, we just lost another tank capturing the flag. The flag was dropped. T110E5 has picked it up, and he looks like he's had his tracks blown off sideways on all of those enemy autoloaders. He's not going to last much longer. Notice the Object 140 behind him. He's waiting for the T110E5 to die so he can pick the flag up and then use the T110E5's wreckage as cover. And any second now, well, I've taken a hit, tracks ate it. There we go, the T110E5 is down. I've taken another hit. I need to back up out of here. My job here is done. Object 140 with the flag. You can quite clearly see, just by looking at the tank, that he is carrying the flag. And he is also highly visible on the map. Everybody knows where the flag carrying tank is. He's now making a run for the flag delivery point, which you can see up there on the far northern end of the map, deep behind enemy lines. Now, I just want you to take a look at the scores at the moment. It's 17 to 16, okay? It's now 18 to 16. That indicates how many tanks have died. So far, we've only scored points for kills. We have killed 18 enemy tanks, and they have killed 16. We're about to cap. Watch how the points jump up when that Object 140 delivers the flag to the deposit point. And bingo, there. We're now leading by 68 points. That's 50 points for a flag capture, and it's only 1 point for a kill. I'm not saying that kills are completely meaningless in... Is this guy going to let me pass? He's not, is he? Nope. Anyway. If this was a random battle, this game would have been over minutes ago. We'd have just run out of tanks. There's already been more tanks killed than existed at the start of the match. But because there are unlimited respawns in Domination, the amount of kills that you get is of complete secondary importance to actually capturing that flag and delivering it into the capture point. The first team to 150 points wins. If you don't capture the flag, that means you have to kill 150 tanks, and this could go on forever. So approaching a domination match with the random battles mindset is only going to hamper you. And I have to admit, even at this point in the match, I was still playing it as if I was playing a random battle. I was looking for tanks to kill. T110E5, if this was a random battle, he's in a very, very dangerous position. So I come around to, well, help the team finish him off. I bounce a shot off him, he misses a shot at me, aim for his commander's hatch and machine gun turret, yep, damage scored. None of this is helping the team win. It's almost a distraction from the main event, which should be getting around there and capturing that flag. Oh, he's blown my tracks off. Use my repair kit. Get around. He's taking shots from behind. He's now had his tracks blown off. This is going to make it easier for me to get around and kill him. Straighten the armor out. Oh, he's missed. Take my time. Yeah, got a kill. Great, I got a kill. I scored another point. Big deal. It's only 1 point. And it was at around about this point during the battle when the penny finally dropped and I realised I'm not actually doing anything useful here. I mean, I'm having a great time, I'm having fun, but I'm playing the battle as if I was playing a random battle, and this is not a random battle. Looking after the health of your tank is nowhere near as important as it is in a random battle because you have unlimited respawns. You can pick the tank that you're going to spawn in next. Of course, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take the opportunity to kill enemy tanks wherever you can, like this Object 140 here. Obviously, I'm going to take the time that it takes to stop and kill this guy because, he's an easy kill. And from this position, if I hadn't been here and he'd managed to kill that AMX-50B, then he would be in a position to prevent the tank down there, who has just captured the flag, from making a successful delivery. Oh, Object 140 has been taken out. I have taken some damage, but hey, I'm in a repair point. And those two guys are making a run. Let's pop down and give them some covering fire. No, nothing there. Okay, let's get down there and back them up. I finally realised that, fighting on the outskirts of the battle, all the way up here, and taking care of tanks that had managed to break around the flank was not completely unimportant, but it wasn't nearly as important as backing up the tanks that were making delivery runs with the flag on the flag deposit point. And now we're at 133 points. That's from just 2 flag captures. Capturing the flag, funnily enough, in a game of capture the flag, is of preeminent importance, not killing tanks. And I've finally managed to get myself into a position where I can do something towards the success of the team in this domination match, other than just killing enemy tanks. Of course, I need to kill this one, otherwise he's going to kill me, but now here I am. I'm behind the dunes, I've got a pretty bouncy turret in the Object 140. We have a friendly tank who has captured the flag after it was reset, and is making yet another run on the flag delivery point, and I am now in a perfect spot to actually do something useful and take shots at all of these guys who are attempting to defend the flag from a pretty lousy position, I must say. They really need to get off that ridgeline because they all think they're playing random battles. And the Object 140, as you can see on the map there, zooming behind the dunes, none of these guys can hit him. The third capture is going to win the game for us, and so I am going to sit behind this dune, a nice obvious target, and sucker all these guys into taking shots at me when they should be getting down off that ridge and going around to intercept the friendly Object 140, who is carrying the flag, and he's about to win the game for us any second now. He's going to drop it off. We will exceed 150 points, and we will have won this match. And there it is. The one thing that did surprise me was the battle results screen. I scored less than 1,000 experience and only earned 31,000 credits during that domination match, and I did nearly 7,000 damage. The way the economy works in domination matches is separate from the way profits are calculated in random battles. You do not earn as much experience or credits for the damage or kills that you do in domination as you do in random. I did nearly 7,000 damage in that match, and barely turned a profit even with a premium account. Because there's a potentially unlimited amount of damage that you can do in a domination match, because there's an unlimited number of tanks for you to shoot at, you do earn less experience and credits for the damage done in domination compared to random battles. Nevertheless, that is kind of worrying. And Wargaming have acknowledged that there may be an issue with the rewards given in domination matches, and they're monitoring the situation and going to make changes accordingly. So that, in a nutshell, is the new Domination Mode in World of Tanks. I did actually find it to be quite a lot of fun. Once I got out of the random battle mindset and started playing it properly as a capture the flag game, it's a very nice distraction from the random battle grind, and unashamedly arcade though it is a lot of fun. The event is running for the entirety of the month of June. It's going to be running in 2 stages, with new maps being added to the Domination Battle rotation on the 16th of June. I do recommend you give it a try. It has been a lot of fun. As always, folks, take care out there, have fun playing whatever you're playing, and I'll catch you next time.